Okay, it says it is live. Time to check the web page. Is it working? I hear myself. Okay. And let me grab the link to the thingy. And I suppose also post it on Mastodon and other places. I don't know. If I post it, then people might look at it. It would be weird. Also, I hear a cat destroying some paper in there. They like to destroy our mail. Okay. Just a moment. Posting up. I'm gonna do some game dev streaming for Christmas Horse 3. Stream plus YouTube link. Oh, I should probably put some hashtags. Indie dev. No. There we go. Okay. Op. And programmer in progress commented it, make all the things. I need to also pop out my chat so I can keep an eye on it. And as usual, I'm going to probably play music for myself, but I'm not sharing the audio. So if you want background music to this stream, you'll just have to play some music on your own. And that's the best way, right? So I'm not keeping you from listening to music. You can listen to music. So, okay. I guess I should post in Discord as well. Wait, where's my thing? Beep, beep, beep. Does that work if I put a URL in my status? And go over somewhere, post in hobbies. I'll post it in the other place. What do I put it under? Gaming? I guess. Okay. Now I'm just going to be extra self-conscious because I actually posted this in places. And otherwise, I'll just leave all these other windows on the side. And we're going to get started. I'm just making sure to close, like, my work email so I don't accidentally have any sort of sensitive information pop up, which would be bad. And then for today, I was thinking more about the level design, and I was thinking that maybe I would do a really basic tile map in the game so that I can more easily change things around as we go. Because, wait, was this what I was working in? Yeah. Because I don't know, if I'm going to keep it this way, I'll just take the snow tile and maybe grab some sort of like corner tile, maybe some art from previously. I did not save my tile set for the Christmas game, did I? No. Well, oops. So then we'll just do that. We're just kind of focus on getting tiles in and maybe setting up a base, setting up a health for the base, and maybe setting up like a basic enemy and a basic turret thing. But it is already the 19th, so I do not have a lot of time. I need to get a working game in order, but so that's my goal. I don't really have work this week, though I will be traveling in January, so I have this week and next week to do class prep for the spring semester, which I am stressed about. But we're gonna focus on game development right now because it usually gets put on the back burner. So, okay, with my tiles. I'm just gonna copy a 32 by 32 section. That's so ugly. And we're just going to use this as a background. Not that location. So I'm going to put under projects, game art, snow. So we'll just start off quickly adding snow to the game state. Also probably skipping over the prologue state and going to the game state. But first off, let's look at the game state. Nothing. Oh, this is a lot of old textures from last time. We do not need these, but I will load in the snow. So this is going to be in Christmas Horse 2022 path. This is going to be snow. And I think I just named it snow. We can double check. So that will be used for the background. And really that can just, we could use a for loop, or I could just literally save that image of snow. Maybe I'll do that. We can just, oops, not that. We'll do this, we'll crop. We'll resave this as the snow, and we'll just draw that once. That way we just save some processing. Let's see. Kind of work with that later. I'll need to make a sprite for that snow. So we can do that. Also, let's just keep an eye on the old last game for some reference. So over here, oh, I had offsettable sprites because I had a camera, but we don't need to do that because we're not going to have camera movement in this one, keeping it simple. So I'll just go ahead and create a sprite for the background. And over here, after we load that texture, we'll set the texture here. And really, I can use the add and get function to do it all in one go. So loading in the snow, and then down here, you can just draw that to the window. And currently, I don't know if I have everything linked up to go to this state. So maybe this is the other way around. Window.draw. Again, I also don't remember how to use my draw manager. Maybe I should be putting the sprite in there. Possibly. Maybe I should use that draw manager. I did not mean to rebuild. Well, here we are now. This is my life. I did all my fire. Is that the only Firefox window I have? Close that. Go back to my dashboard. Anyway, I don't think I have anything going to the game state at the moment, so we also need to go to the prologue state. Make sure that's the wrong one. It goes to the game state afterwards. We need to open up the program base. Not that one. Where is it? And no, don't sit on my keyboard, Kabe. Ow. Sharp kitty cat. What are you doing? What are you doing here? Okay. Please don't get your hair in my coffee. Let me go back. How do I get to my live dashboard? Because I don't remember. I don't need to click create go live again, do I? Or does that take me to the dashboard? Because I don't want to create a new live stream. Okay, I think that is right. I don't know why I closed everything before. Reset this up again. Okay. So my cat is in the way. Now she's on the other side. Okay. I believe last time I set up the states. Oh, I did not add the state to the thing. So this is just going to be our game state. I know this is all gross. I will fix it later. It's one of the big things I need to kind of rework in my engine. Okay, so we go to startup state, we go to the prologue state. During the prologue state, when we run out of slides, it should stop crashing. It should actually go to the next state. Like that. So we'll test it out. Nope, it crashed. Could not find snow. Well, maybe I have the path wrong. Put the game state over here. So I did packages, Christmas Horse 2022, graphics. I forgot that I put a game folder. Okay, maybe now it'll go and work. Okay, that's not big enough, but we can fix that. I might also go back to the Legacy of Xmas repository and grab that tile set again. So we'll put that somewhere. And we just need to go in here. Tile set. Oh, that's old. This one. Oops. There. Save it there. And these are 20 by 20, but if we're just going to tile everything, we can make that work. So I'll grab that. Our screen is going to be 1280 720. I might actually blow this up. Just to make it look more pixel art-y. I don't know. So I have fewer grid items, images to copy paste. I do have a program I wrote that does this for me, but I don't know where I put it. It's on GitLab somewhere. I should really just keep all my custom game development tools handy so I can keep using them. But that's the thing. I don't know. If I weren't so freaking busy all the time, I would, like, be more productive. I don't know. Okay, we'll save that as snow. So we skip through the intro. There's our snow. Looks a little better. And for now, in the game program, we'll set the first state loaded as the game state, because we don't need to go through the menu all the time. Okay. So we have a background. Now we can create, I guess I'll do art for the little Christmas house and then I'll load that in. Maybe make a little, like, class for thing that contains HP, thing that has HP. So let's go back here and look at design. We have our, that's the, go over here. I need a reference of that workshop, so I'm going to make a little sprite of it. And grab a screenshot of my window here that I can use as kind of reference as well. So how big do we want things? If I did this big, that would be... Oh, that's quite large. Here, let's just look at what is a 64 by 64 going to look like. It'll be that big on the screen, which that might be pretty good. And other items could possibly be 32 by 32, not sure. I might draw the sprites as 32 by 32 and then blow them up double. So for instance, if I open up this over here, flip that around, and I save a thing for drawing character sprites. It's a buildings, I don't know, workshop. I'll make a quick building. And also make this kind of a reference background so we know where the exact center point is. Okay. So we could make the workshop kind of isometric. Really it'd be better to work in something like a sprite, but whatever. Nope, nope. Hard edge. So I've made the workshop kind of a L shape. And I should make that sure that's symmetric, so let's do it that way. I might not have enough space to draw this way, so I might just make this a little bigger. Actually, I could do something like this. Put that up there. Have that sort of shape. And copy that. These colors. No, do not text me. I don't want text messages. I don't want it really anything to text me. So go away. I like talking to people, not to automated things. Okay. Everything is full of spam. Forever. Everything is now. Text messages, phone calls, faxes. I don't know. I don't have a fax machine, but if I did, it would probably be full of spam. And this right here could also be the wood. Green on the bottom. And some windows. I don't know if this will look any good, but we'll see. Making a quick little piece of art thing. It's not gonna fit like it would over here. Hmm. Small windows. That. And just repeat that. No, I don't need one in the middle, actually. Well, I guess sort of, but you know. But I can just reuse this part. No, they don't fit together super good. Move it down here. No, everything is messed up now. Hmm. I don't know. I'll do that. Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be done. Key. And then maybe kind of brick texture a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry, we'll get back to the coding here in a moment. I just need to copy and paste this. Now I have the Stormblood theme going through my Winamp. So, ready for a battle. I don't know. Well, this is not going to look exactly like the sprite or this right here, so whatever. Also, I'm not going to draw the boarding up. Oh, this roof is not quite the same on both sides. Oops. It's fine. Everything is fine. No. This goes like, I don't know. Something. Follow the line. It goes there. Okay, and then just the shading. So really, let's make this edge darker. Maybe, I don't know. Oops. Soft light. Now we have some rudimentary shading. I think that's good enough. This part got kind of chopped. There you go. Alright, so we are going to save this under game. Base. Now we can get back to the code. Don't need this stuff. Trying to think for the characters. What did I do last year? I did not inherit from anything. I just made my own character that I needed. I guess there will be animation. I'm trying to think. What of this do I need? I don't think I need all of that. But I could use some of it, maybe. So in our source code, come here. We'll create let's say maybe just actor or something, object that does thing, has HP, I don't know. So what did I even have in this setup function here? I was just setting up the horse itself, so that whole thing was for the horse. Oh, and there was offsettable sprite, which I do not need. Okay. Well, we are going to need a sprite. We're going to need to be able to set the sprite up. We need a health bar, so we'll need a draw function that takes in that render window. Int max HP. Or I usually name it like this. And the sprite has a position. I shouldn't have to worry about that, except it's kind of annoying to deal with the dimensions of an SFML sprite. I don't know. I could get around it. We'll go to the documentation. Why reinvent the wheel if there's already some stuff there? Turn that down. So with our sprites, we have position. I don't need scale, but I do need like width and height. That's actually part of texture, isn't it? That's why it's a little bit annoying to work with both. Plus, if it's animated, it's not going to fit exactly with the texture, so we'll just keep track of that ourselves. I might have something in my engine for this, but also I have stuff that I need to like fix up and make up to, keep up to date. So, I mean, these things will also probably need speed as well. We'll keep track of dimensions. I usually keep them separate, but honestly, should I just use an intrect for everything, for the X, Y, and the width height? I don't know. I don't know what the best design would be here. I'm gonna have to name this like position dimensions. We'll just make it position X, Y, width, height. Okay, set sprite. We'll do void setup. And a texture or a texture name can be passed in. I'll just do a texture. I have this base game object, but again, I don't want to put too much stuff relying on the things that I've kind of put in the deprecated folder, because I'm gonna eventually fix all of this up. I don't know. Oh, I forgot to look at the chat window. Oh, hey, comics! It has been a long time since I have talked to you. How is it going on your side? If I can remove this part. That's annoying. Okay, so we'll need a texture, we'll need a position. And for now, that's... Maybe we'll put int max HP. Cool. Yeah, I'm on break from work. I teach at a community college, so I am currently between semesters. Okay. Well, I will need this over here. Character. How do I want to store these guys? Do I want a map? Do I want a vector? Well, hopefully your work week is pretty light, since hopefully most people are taking the week off or something anyway. Just dropped my switch on the floor. Everything keeps getting caught up in my chair arm. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess usually what I would do for this is I would have a separate vector for, like, enemy objects. I could also just add a type in here. Again, as I'm thinking through the design, like, there's so many different ways you could do this. So if I had a separate vector for instance, enemies versus allies, I wouldn't necessarily need to iterate through all of the entire loop of actors, the entire list of actors to get them to interact. I could say, okay, enemies will react to allies, so we just iterate through the allies vector. Do we care that much? I don't know. But maybe I'll do that for now. I can always put them into the same vector again later. We'll just do that. So over here in setup, we will load in that image I just made, which is going to be base. And maybe I'll make that a tile sheet. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Whatever's gonna be like the fastest. So that's our base. We'll create a temporary actor. Set it up. Set that in a moment, and we'll just say 100 HP for now. Its width and height are 64 by 64. And its position, let's just put it maybe 1,300 just temporarily. And then we'll add it to the allies. And then down below, and we'll draw each thing. So then we have to implement these functions over here. Character. And then I've also been trying to think of what I want to work on for next year. I still need to finish up my Playdate Games pack. And there's some other stuff I'd like to experiment with the Playdate. I have not had a chance to do any playing with my Playdate for months. So I have to Playdate. But since work got really busy, I haven't been able to do a whole lot with it. But I only have a few games left, maybe three or four games left that I want to implement for that, and then maybe work on some random other things. I was also thinking of making terminal-based games for fun, because that's something I'm interested in. And I know not a whole lot of people would be playing Linux terminal-based games, because I'd probably use incurses, so it wouldn't be... I'd have to find a library like WinCurses or something to make it cross-platform, but I might just make it not cross-platform. I might just make it for fun for myself. I had a repository of terminal examples. I don't know. I'm logged out here for some reason too. That's annoying. But anyway, just maybe I'll do like a visual novel or something, because I kind of like just chilling out and doing the art. Let's see. What's my password? I don't know. Not that. That was not the password. Oh, or maybe the username is wrong. Oh, and also I've been working on a Rarinth and a WarioWare style game for the Playdate. Rarinth wasn't for Playdate. I mean, it could be for Playdate. I don't know. At this point, I'm so freaking tired. I just don't want to think about anything. But anyway, for now, just focusing on Christmas Horse 3. Get that done, because I do really enjoy having a new Christmas Horse game every year. Come on. Why is everything slow? My computer is not keeping up. Have that there. Firefox is being slow. I'll go back. Oh, I have my dark mode thing on. Maybe I should make the Moosader homepage in dark mode as well. I do not enjoy being blinded by web pages. Oh, I should put Christmas Horse up here on top. Um, there's Christmas horse. There we go. I'll have the activity books. Now this feels uneven. Now what do I do? Oh, maybe I'll put gift grab up top too. And it's all the games I have for Christmas stuff. But we'll keep those up there. So we'll have that. I'll move the activity book. Where is it? We'll do that. So then it's kind of even. I should have done that ages ago. Well, there's gift grab. It is available if anyone wants to play it. Oh, yeah, but anyway, Christmas horse. I've made 2 games. The first one I did in like 3 days, which is why it's a terrible game. The other one I did over a few weeks last semester. And then this one I'm doing on stream because I'm just trying to get myself motivated. Sorry, I'm just looking at Discord. Okay. Move my windows back to where they should be. And we're going to implement setup. Move that back over here. So we have our sprite, set texture. With the texture, msprite.set position. Do position.x, position. Oh, I guess it's left and top, ain't it? Great. I love it. M position is equal to that position passed in, and HP, and HP max will be equal to the max HP passed in. And then down here, we just need to draw the sprite, but then I was also going to do a health bar. But anyway, we'll do window.draw msprite. I usually also, oh, that was my ringtone. My cousin just texted me. I usually also have something like a void update sprite function, just because if I'm keeping the position separate from the actual sprite, not using the sprite as that, then I need to make sure the sprite's position is updated before we do a draw. And then in the game state, we have draw happening there. Let's see if that works out. Oh, oops. M position. Eat comics. You're sitting here trying to figure out why the server doesn't show up in Active Directory. You gave it the wrong name. It's always typos, isn't it? Oh, CH. Now, this game is for my cousin, so maybe I should send her the link. I'm streaming Christmas horse development at the moment. I'll send her the link so that I can have even more people watching me and making me nervous. Share, copy link. Her and I might go out later. Oh, that looks kind of shitty on that background. Did I do 64 by 64 or 32? Oh, I did. Okay, we're gonna blow this one up. do that. We're going to set this over, where'd it go? Game state, set this to 128, 128. Here comes another cat to come say hello to me while I'm working. My baby Pixel. She's so cute. She's my little cutie pie. Okay, let's see how this looks. And I accidentally put a thing in there. What's up, Pixel? Do you want to sleep over on my lap? Maybe that looks a little better, but now it's a pretty big house. I don't know. I guess it's the base, so it should be biggest. Come here, cat. Come here, dork. Pixel. Pixel. Come on. We're all waiting on you. Don't just scratch your face on things. Come here. You can do it. Come on. Pixel, you're holding up the game development. You're holding up the game development. Be more decisive. We can't have cats like you on the team here. She's halfway on the little bed thing. She's all the way on the bed thing. Also, this thing is breaking because she is not a small cat. Blow it up! What? Blow what up, Rebecca? What are we blowing up? The house? The workshop? I mean, this is where the horses are fortifying. So they're gonna have to defend the workshop from, oh. Hi, Freya. Buddy! I'm gonna call your dogs. It's gonna try to confuse them. Anyway, I was just gonna draw a health bar for this little house, so we're gonna do that now. Which means going back into the character draw, we have that. It means I'm going to need to open up the documentation again, because I forgot how to draw a rectangle. Go to our documentation. I love documentation so much. And I'm not being sarcastic about that. I love documentation. Rectangle shape. Do I just... let's do... create a rectangle shape in here. We'll actually need... well, potentially... yeah, we'll need 2 rectangle shapes. Health, background, and health. And then in the character source file, what do we have? Like set fill color. We'll make this one just black. And then mHealth.set fill color green. Set position. We're going to use the position of the object, but then I don't know, maybe 50 above. And set documentation piece, load, takeout, cat in box. I don't even know what that is. Is that a dog? Pug? With a little tiny backpack? I don't know. It's so small. There must be a delay. Yes, there's probably a delay. Set size. So we're going to use the width of that. Actually, we'll do that. And then what should the height be? Just maybe like 5 pixels? We'll see if that's big enough. So that's a background. We can just say window.draw background. Draw the health bar. M position.left and position.top minus, let's make this 51. M health, set size, M position.width. 3? That might be too small. I'll try it out. Yeah, I didn't like that. I did not want an integer. I probably need to pass it in an indirect. Set size takes in. Wait, do we not have a set size? Set size, a vector, okay. Making me add more stuff here. Also using vectors for size. Should just make my own custom rectangles. Okay, so that health bar is a little small. We are going to make that bigger. So that looks okay. I might lower it down some. So then everything will have a health bar like that. I am going to update in here as well because this is going to be based on the amount of health, the HP, the ratio that is there. So, can I not use that term? Health ratio is equal to the health divided by the potential max health. And then the width, well, I guess technically I could do this times the health ratio. And then we can also say if health ratio is greater than or equal to 75, we'll set the fill color to green. Or if the health is greater than 50, we'll do yellow, and otherwise we'll do red. So currently we'll just test that to make sure. Oh, it went with red. Wait, did I do this wrong? Oh, this will be less than 1. So it's green currently, and then if I go in here, let's just set MHP is equal to 80. Okay, that didn't work. HP max. It's supposed to just be a 100, I believe. 100 for the HP. Is it? Oh, it's an integer. They're integers! Ah! Wait, what was the proper way to do this cast again? I don't know. Everything changes. C++ always changes. Okay, that was 80%. So let's do 60. There's yellow health bar. Let's do 45. Red health bar. So that looks fine. I have one other thing I might want to do. We might make this a height of 12. Subtract that by 2. Maybe 2, I don't know, we'll see. It should make it look a little bit more thick, so that it looks a little bit more in line with the sprite art. Okay, gonna set this to that as well. So now we have a working base. And really that will work for all the other things as well. We're gonna make a backup. Created actor object with health bar. Actually, I see a bug. This is going too far. So I need that, the background, to be another 2. It should be fine. Okay, so we have that. Don't look at my Steam library. Don't look at how much I play Final Fantasy. And this is just on my computer and not on the PlayStation, because that's usually where I play. Okay, so we need enemies. We'll just make a little enemy that walks towards the thing, and then, I don't know, blows up when it gets there or something. And that way we can have an enemy, we can have that, we can check the health, write a little game over state, and then from there we can keep expanding it. We can add different types of enemies. We'll need to add placement of base items, and then it's just a matter of tweaking numbers and putting things in different places and figuring out what wave, setting the wave, setting up a little HUD. So, first enemy, we're gonna keep them at 32 by 32, I think. Because it'll be blown up to 64 by 64. Where is the stuff? That's the wrong path. We'll save this over here. So, what would be a good first enemy? Maybe like a... In the first game we had like a weird candy cane bomb. So maybe we'll just reuse that guy, but just redraw it if it's not the right size. An alien peppermint. Oh, I just completely dropped the lore on why Santa is an alien, or has alien peppermints. Maybe that'll be covered later on. Maybe that's just a story thread that we don't need to worry about right now. But we can go ahead and create a little peppermint dude. Kind of roughly get a circle shape. Ah, no. You don't want aliasing. Do that. We'll clean up these edge lines. Does that look okay? I don't know. It's always hard to make a circle look good with pixel art. Okay, and then we select the white, select the red, look up what a peppermint candy actually looks like. Oh yeah, don't they usually have like the tiger stripes? I was thinking of doing like the little swirly thing, but we'll see. Yeah, they have that weird swirly shape. I don't know. We'll do that. And then maybe it can just animate by rotating. Of course, if this animates, it might look really bad. I don't know. Again, not going for perfect, just going for done. Sorry, Rebecca. I'm not making perfect games for your Christmas gift. Because I haven't, like, done any Christmas shopping at all. Okay, there's a peppermint bomb. Let's add some shading. And it's not the right color for the shading. Is that good enough? I don't know. It doesn't look that great. We'll go with it though. Okay. So we'll save this guy. I should probably make sprite sheets, but we're not good. We'll, you know, implement features as we get to the feature. Don't pre-implement the feature. Okay, we'll add that. We will load that into the game state. Base, peppermint bomb. We will create an example peppermint bomb. Oh yeah, I forgot to blow it up. This guy will have like 5 health. Increase the scale by 2. I miss making games at like 640 by 480 resolution. Just looked nice for some reason. Where is this guy? We'll put him at 0, 0 for now. 64, 64, 5 health. Add it to the enemies. And then I don't remember if I am already drawing them. Probably not. There's the allies. And then that should just draw to the screen. Or it'll crash. Could not find peppermint bomb. I should really add something so that if it can't find an asset, it does not just close the program. Ah, I put that. That's why. I see. Okay. If it can't find a texture, it should just load a default texture. Okay, I don't see my dude. Did I put it at a bad spot? Down there. I did enemy setup. Oh, I pushed base back onto the enemies. Copy paste errors are going to be the death of me. Okay, here's my peppermint boy. And we'll move it down and we'll just have it kind of move sideways. So make it at like 300. We'll do update. We'll need to add an update function. It will probably need information like the base, which could be a reason to just keep the base in its own object. That way I don't have to iterate through the thing. Here, do that. Or if I want this for later, I'll comment that out. So, and it will probably also need knowledge of like a path. I'm probably going to put down a pre-made path that everyone has to follow. But we're not to that feature yet, so we won't worry about it. Oops. Pass that in. We'll go back to our character. Update. Wait, where is it? Void update, and it will need a reference to the base. And we'll just keep it simple for now. We'll say if base dot x left, wait, it is base dot position dot left. Wait. If it is greater than our current dude's position dot left, move right. We don't necessarily need anything for moving to the left at the moment. If it's below, we'll move down. Otherwise, if it is above, we'll move up. This is just a really, really rudimentary movement system. It's not permanent. We just want to test stuff. I should add a speed in here as well. So we'll add that. That could be set up separately. That could be in the setup. I don't know. Add by the speed. Over in game state. Need to make sure to set that up. And also need to make sure to draw the base. Moving up, we'll be subtracting. So that should be okay, I think. Oh, oops. Well, it is moving in that direction. And then it stops. Okay, this, the bar up here needs to be updated. Its size is going to stay the same, but its position will change. So there we go, and then we'll need some sort of collision detection, which maybe we'll just do bounding box, which I had something from last year for bounding box, I think. But really, what is this? Oh, gross. Too much information. I think in my engine I also just have bounding box calculations somewhere. Bounding box collision between two int rectangles. Put that there. So over here, are we including the utilities? We are not. So for every update, we update enemies, check to see if any enemies hit the, or arrived at the base. We will need a way to get the interact from the dudes, from our actors, so just do that. Oops. No, not over there. SFML helper. If we have a bounding box collision between base position and enemy position, this is supposed to go here. Enemy.get position. Oops. Then for the time being, I'm going to move the enemy back to the side of the screen, and then we'll subtract health from the base. So we'll do void update health int amount, and we'll do void set position. Now let's just do int x, int y. factor. So we could do a negative amount of health or a positive amount. So we could have like a healer unit later. We'll do mbase dot update health. Technically, we should probably have the enemy have a damage amount. So get damage amount. I don't know. We'll do that too. Float get damage amount. We'll have a damage rating. Or, you know, make it strength or something. I don't know. Should also probably have void set damage amount. So then 2 new functions. So up here, we'll need to set the enemy set damage amount. Let's just do 5 at the moment. Then over here, position dot left. Update the position, so there's the base. The enemy will set its position to something else. I don't know. Adding to the damage, get damage amount. Actually, damage amount should probably be like I don't know. So it's slidey slides over there. I can make its movement speed faster. So here it is, and then technically, let's just. Things are probably not going to move diagonally. They'll probably just move up and down. But I will update this guy's speed. Now it'll probably do the like little jiggle bug if it can't get to the exact pixel to match the base. But we're just trusting the bar right now. There we go. So it goes to the side and then it goes up. And then this should be going down every time. And we can just watch it deplete slowly. So probably next I'll want to set a path. Either that or just do a little game over screen real fast, but set a little path that they have to follow. Yeah, I mean, this is working. This is going to go negative. The health will the health bar will go past the border. So in our change update health, if HP is greater than HP max, we'll hard set that to the max. Else if HP is less than 0, we'll hard set that to 0. Okay. So, now what? How do we want to do pathing? Like I was thinking of just having a dirt road type of thing, or you know, it could be a set of just blah tiles. And then I could set those up, and I can say like if there is a neighbor to the right, we can go that way. Or if there's a neighbor up, it could be like a little recursive thing. I'm just trying to think of how I want to store that data. So let's do a little piece of temporary art. Make like a starting point. node. And we will do a do I want it to be 64 by 64? I don't know. Just make like a path. So those will be temporary art that we get replacing later. Hello, color me cute. How are you doing? So over here, we're gonna load those images for the path. We have spawn node and the path itself. So I want to draw something to the screen. It'll just be like another set of tiles, but I also need it to have information about, well, I mean, I guess it just has to be the position. I'm just trying to think of how I want to store that data and go between them. I've done it before as well with more of a tile set layout, but we'll just do this. So we'll go in here, we'll make another kind of struct or something. Oh, it's Esper. You're at the store right now. I am working on a tower defense style game, so this is very early right now, but I'm working on it over this week. Currently, there is a peppermint bomb that goes to the workshop and hurts it. So that's all I got right now. I was about to set up pathing. I was just trying to think of how I want to store that information. So I am going to create an empty file. Path. We'll add that in here, and we can tweak it as needed. This is kind of why it's like, I'm doing stuff on a stream. I haven't even thought through how I'm going to design all this. I'm going to possibly make a terrible thing. Oh well, it's okay if everyone judges me. Define and if. I should really have something that does all that for me. Maybe if I went back to using Emacs or whatever. Space Max. Okay. Well, it's not even Santa being bombed. It's in the first game, Christmas Horse kills Santa. I can play through the game real quick if you want. Let me just stop my Stormblood music and share. Oh, I have to go back to the main menu. Going to the application, go to the startup state, share the terrible music that is Christmas Horse music for Christmas Horse 1 and 2. Let's see. Run. So, horse is making their way to Santa Planet. You gotta collect some carrots, and then I just made really bad sound effects. So, yeah, I try to really update this thing. Okay, you're supposed to avoid peppermints and all the bad stuff, but I never actually had the health working. So you just kind of collect stuff, And then you have to fight Santa. So I need to destroy the barrier here and shoot this candy cane through. And hit Santa while he's... there we go. So I killed Santa. That's all of Christmas Horse 1. That was very fast. Now, Horse is the new Santa Claus. However, in Christmas Horse 2, he killed Santa, so that was the thing. Then here's the Santa's workshop on the next day. It got exploded because Santa lived on a planet thing, and then Horse took over the planet. The planet was destroyed. Retaliation from Nick's elves. So there's Christmas Horse and a toilet. And now we gotta go back to Earth to regroup and build an army. So basically we walk around and talk to these dudes. He's like, we need leather for armor. Come over here, gotta collect these rabbits now. Talk to this guy. We need apples for food stockpiles. Collect all these carrots so I can move faster. We need sticks to build fortifications with, basically. And we need snowballs to build dummies, training dummies. Get that, get that. Almost have what we need. So this one was just like literally you go collect stuff. So soon you will wage war on the misguided elves who are still loyal to the deceased Nick. You are the new Santa Claus. This is only just the beginning. So then this third one, Santa planet destroyed by the elves in retaliation for the horse's assassination of Saint Nick. Their army is fortifying the old Santa workshop. And I don't really have much of a cutscene. So then it's going to be a tower defense. That's the game. Hopefully this one will be the most fun to play. Maybe eventually I will go back and make Christmas Horse 1 less terrible. Let me go ahead and mute the audio again so I can listen to music. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. It's a free game for everyone. I mean, technically it's for my cousin who is a complete horse girl. But otherwise, man, there's so much Discord stuff happening. 45 new messages. Have to check it later. Let me open something up real quick. Is everyone now in Final Fantasy? I'm missing out. Let me send this to my friend. Gonna send the link to the stream. Okay. So, I mean, currently programming is kind of a slog. Here's path. So I was setting up pathing to have the enemies move along. Okay. At the exit. Okay. Enjoy. I'll see you later. So we'll need a sprite again for this guy. I know this is duplicate code, but things can be refactored later if I wanted to. So we'll have another void setup with a texture. Is that supposed to be const? Yeah, okay. And a position. So this one we can kind of I don't want to give a whole X, Y, width, and height. We'll just have it an int X and int Y passed in, because the paths are going to be the same size, so I'm not going to need to make that more customized. The paths aren't going to move. We will just need a draw, and we'll probably need like a get position. But maybe we'll just store all of that in the sprite itself. So let's open up the CPP file, put that over here, maybe do some full screen so I can actually see stuff. Include that. We need the graphics library. Oh, I forgot to prefix this with the whole CH 2022 path. Just because what if I make another path object in the next game? I don't know. Reusing code? Why would you do that? Window.draw. Sprite. Sprite. Set position. Or set texture. To that texture. Set position. To the X and Y. And then I can create a vector of paths. Actually, I should also have something for the type of path, like if you can spawn there or not. Wait, how am I gonna tell it where to spawn? I could have. We could always just keep one spawn, or we might want to have multiple spawns. I don't know. Oh, well, so far I have, make sure I don't have builders. Oh, let me fix this back. What did you miss? Well, I have basic health bars, and then the enemy can attack that. And so I'm working on pathing right now, but I was thinking of making like a node and then a path, like actual paths that enemies have to follow. So I was just starting to create a path object. Yay! Yeah. So then once I get the path in, then I should add like a basic HUD so the player can place certain types of, allied towers and stuff. Have some sort of interaction between enemies and allies. Oh my gosh, there's so much to do. Meh, well, that's what this week is for. Game development. Yeah, I was just thinking of making it tower defense, because then I don't have to have a big map. It just kind of has multiple waves. Oh, thanks, Biz. You believe in me. Hi, Leo. So, this is kind of like a boring part to watch now. But, I mean, I guess I could do pathing later and then just add, like, allied things that maybe shoot whenever it's in the right radius. Oh, okay, yeah. We're not like, oh, I made something with a basic RPG system. Time to make an MMORPG. Yay! No. So, keeping it simple. Maybe okay, should I implement pathing or allied buildings? I think allied buildings would be more fun to watch. Maybe I could do the path stuff after or later or off camera or something. I just figure if I do like an allied building, then I can do like distance formula and like have a little like projectiles or something like that. That's a little bit more interesting to look at. And then we could do some UI stuff. What I was thinking with doing with pathing was just literally drawing a path of brick tiles and stuff, and then having a recursive function where, like, maybe the enemy will move to the next path it can go to, and it'll keep going. Maybe it'll even go up a dead end and then continue back down. Maybe it'll just kind of follow the path until it gets to the base. And just having a basic recursive function that does that. Like if you run out of tiles this direction, it starts backtracking and all of that. So that might take a little bit more planning to make it like clean and nice looking. Okay, so let's do a simple. We could have like an ally that attacks things nearby. We could do something with projectiles. Well, for a nearby, gosh, I don't even know. I'm so bad at design. I'm just winging it as I go. Like, what would be an appropriate ally for close range attack? Because they are horses. But is it just horses? Maybe I should just do little tiny horses. Gingerbread man? Yeah, okay. Man. Okay. Horse with reindeer antler headband. A horse with antlers. Yeah, then it could like just plow into. We could say that the horse with the reindeer antlers plows into the bad guys, and then it dies. So that's like a limited resource thing, or it has like a certain amount of health. Now, I'm not going to work with animation right now. That could be something else I add if I am at a point where I have plenty of time. So we'll just kind of make a really rudimentary horse in this very small amount of pixels. My 32, oh wait, this is 64. These guys are supposed to be 32 by 32 actually. Let me undo that. So these are going to be really rough little drawings. Antler horse. Hose. Antler horse. So... yeah. It's like so many pixels. Nope, I'm gonna have to go with something smaller than that, and it'll be a really rough looking horse. There's some ears. Does that look like a horse? What color should this horse be? That's an antler, in case you can't tell. I might squish him a little bit more. So I have more space for the antlers. This is clearly a Christmas moose. I don't know how to draw reindeer. Here, I'll make this one of those like blonde horses with like the little white bit in the middle. Oh, make it white so you know it's not really a moose or a reindeer. Gotta give it stupid eyes as well. Okay, yeah, I'll make this like a white horse. It's gonna blend in with the snow though. I mean, there are no yellow moose, right? No golden moose. I mean, golden reindeer. Die for Moosader horse. Gotta protect, you know, a Christmas horse, Santa horse from the enemies. Uh, do blonde horses usually just have blonde manes? I think so, right? My cousin is the horse girl. I do not know much about horses. Let's do this. Look at that little guy. The layer still says man. Look at the little man. They have long faces. I, I should crochet this horse. I should just like make a bunch of crochets of this guy and then sell that. Okay, so this is gonna be antler horse. And we'll do some animations with it later. Oh yeah, I still need to blow him up. Come on. My computer cannot handle all of this activity. It's not opening up my stuff. Scale. I don't know how I'd crochet those antlers. I guess I'd figure it out eventually. Okay, so over here, load in some more images. Ally, antler horse. What if I just made a string that had this path in it? Oops. Okay, so we have antler horse. We will create an ally. It is 64 by 64. We'll give it, I don't know, maybe 10 health or 12 health. It can kind of maybe kill 2 peppermint candies or something. Maybe we could do something like that. And at the moment, they're just kind of in random spots. I mean, not really random, but just... Let's put him over here. And if they collide, we'll just adjust health as needed. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I mean, technically, we don't have to make a tile-based... I'm just trying to think. It doesn't have to be a tile-based tower defense. It could literally just be things on the screen, and they each have a system that they follow, and it'd almost be more like a simulation. Like you place stuff down to try to just keep enemies from getting to the base. That actually might be kind of fun. But again, like, we'll test stuff out. We'll check it out. So antler horse is right there. We need a update for allies. Which at the moment, I mean, I don't have a differentiation between enemies and allies in my character class, so that's... I do not know. Everything's gonna have to be updated. But... I'll have... If I want to add something that gets the shortest distance. That's a whole other thing as well. So maybe I'll do that. Which enemy is closest? And we'll have another loop. We're gonna get some big O of n squared functionality in here. So float. Actually, maybe I should use indices so that I can keep track of the closest one. Min distance, int min index, and then I should have a distance calculation function already. We do. Okay. Float distance is SFML helper. Get distance. We'll pass in the allies position and the enemy's position. Oh, not like that. Okay. If distance is less than min distance, which really, we're going to start this at 1. I'll just assign this here and set it to 0. So if the distance happens to be smaller, we'll make this the min distance. We'll set the min index to this index. And then down here, we will make m enemies at position I its target. So over here, we'll just change this to say target instead of base. So enemies will target the base, or, you know, there's so many different ways we could do this. I could have enemies target other types of allies and not actually go after the base. I could have allies go around and heal other allies. There's just so much we could do. Oh, I forgot. This goes... It'll be like that. Interact. Wait, I thought I had one. Oh, from center. I guess I should do it from the center. It'll be min index. Let's see what we got. Okay, the horse does not move. It should be moving towards an enemy, because as update, and the position is getting updated. But it is not. Hi, Raipai, what's up? Just, you could watch my stream. Oh, okay. Rai has a meeting. I forgot it's work time. It's like 1 o'clock. Okay. Ally update. We have a distance. Set a breakpoint. What are you doing, Mr. Horse? Why are you not doing what I told you? Or maybe you're doing exactly what I told you. Or maybe you're not gonna pause, because maybe it's not getting there. Did I not push the horse into the allies vector? Oh no, I have so many Christmas horse windows open. Or maybe CodeBlocks is not going to let me run the debugger. I don't know. Let's put a debug up here. We have our ally. We're adding it to the thing. It's clearly being displayed on the screen. Are we paused? No. Okay. The debugger just is not cooperating. My favorite. I guess we'll do this the old-fashioned way. We can say logger out value min index, and give it this function name. Okay, well, it's there somewhere. Well, what did I name it? Why is it not liking that? It's called logger. Okay, it's not in the Chalo namespace. The horse got destroyed. I don't know if I didn't notice that before or what. We can go in here now and look at the log. Yeah, yes. I mean, there's only one item at the moment. Oh, right. I didn't make anything to have the characters go to the left. So technically, it's probably working fine. Should probably add the other direction. And maybe let's just put them in random spots to start with. So we'll do something like that. Do I have random in here? Wait, where did the horse go? Where is the horse? It should be 1280 by 720. He's there. He's not moving, not doing anything. Horse, why you disobey me? Okay, we have a min value. Really, I should probably give the character a target, like a reference to a target. So we could do SF interact. Well, I'm trying to think. No, we won't do that right now. Well, maybe later. Ally update. Get that enemy. It has a target. It should be moving towards that target unless I am... No, draw calls the update. We have position being updated. Update sprite is supposed to update the sprite position. Do an interact to string. Oh god, got spam. Stop watching the stream. Go find some porn. No, remove, report. Spam, 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 spam. I don't know if you all can see the spam or if YouTube effectively blocked it, but that was a lot of spam. Did I close my stream window again? Oh, no, it's right here. Wow. Sorry, just checking this out, making sure everything's okay. Nope, nope, all that spam got through. YouTube, you suck. Okay, so they should be hidden, except the URL is in their username, so great, my favorite. Can I just remove the entire... I cannot. Their message is hidden, but you can still see their username, which is great. Okay, whatever. Don't go to that website. You'll get viruses. To include the SFML helper. Yeah, I mean, spam bots. Did it build? So we run that for a moment, then we open the log. If I can find it again. Here it is. Refresh. Okay. One of these is the horse. I'm assuming the one that is not moving is the horse. I should also give these characters names. Just for debugging purposes. I'll put this at the beginning. We'll update up here. We'll add the name into the log. Oops. And add that into the game state. This is going to be horse. This is bomb. Oh, base. The horse is gone again. Where did the horse go? Why is the... What is that? What is that? Why is the horse over there? The horse just started here and then was by. How did that happen? Oh, I know. Shit. I didn't set its speed. We'll do that. Let's also default a speed. That's why. Okay, horse is now walking to the base. Horse is going somewhere. Bye, horse. Goodbye. Let's go back over here. I erased my little log. We don't really need the position now, but I do want to look at... Oops. No, let me go back in here. That's the position, and we want the target. Target's position. So there's the bomb and the bomb's target. There's the horse and the horse's target. So, like, it's at the bomb's update. So it is technically trying to follow the bomb. but it just kept going off the side of the screen. Let's have the bomb stop updating. So that maybe... Oh, my cat sneezed. Okay, it is... Well, I mean, it's still going to the same direction. And now it's going past it. Just by. If the target is less than... Okay, well, it would help if I also had the right math here. Okay, so technically he's probably just gonna jitter on top of the thing. Yeah, see, he's like jittering because he can't quite get to the exact position. Okay, so fix that. Let's make this like that. And technically the horse is probably just gonna follow along horizontally with where the bomb is. So there's the bomb. No, going after the bomb again. It's over there. It's over there. I'm not fast enough to catch the bomb. We'll update some speeds. The bomb will go slow. We'll make the horse a little bit faster. And then we'll need a collision detection. So basically, if the horse catches up, we'll destroy this guy. It'll do like 5 damage to both things. So, ally.set damage amount. We'll make that 5. Bomb has 5 health. We'll go down here. So, here's the enemy hitting the bomb. We will need to do a check for an ally hitting an enemy. So we could just... We can literally put it in here or in here. I'll just do it here. Also check for collisions. So we have our ally, enemy at this position. If there is a collision, we're going to update both of their health. And then I'm also going to need something for if their health is less than 0, then they don't exist, and then they'll eventually be removed. But we'll just do bool is alive. So down here, we'll return whether MHP is greater than 0. So that will be true if the thing is alive. So if enemies I dot is alive and ally dot is alive, and eventually I'll add something to remove it if its health is at 0. That's just stuff I've implemented a billion times. So if they're alive, then do that. So let's see if that works as intended. I should also adjust, like, don't chase a dead thing. Okay, so it's going down there. Now it's jittering it down. Okay. Technically they should be colliding, but they're not. Or at least they're not, destroying each other's health. And enemy is I. If it's alive, do I have the logic right? Return true. If they're alive, okay, okay. I will also add another update that does not take in an argument, because it's possible there will not be a target. And I don't want the program to crash when that happens. We'll just do that. Okay. Why is it not working with our bounding box? Let's get rid of this part for now. Ally position, enemy position, ally health update, enemy health update. Oh, wait, I just gave the enemy that. There we go. But still. I might make them move faster. Or move the horse closer by. That is a very cute moose horse, though. They are not killing each other. They need to be killing each other. They do not need to have, like, the exact position, but it's possible the bounding box implementation is wrong. Yeah, in certain cases, if I try to go outside of bounds on the array, it's going to crash the program, which I need to fix. Like, if it can't find a texture and it tries to access an invalid texture, it'll throw a exception, and I don't currently have handlers for that. Let me move this cat so I can move around a little bit better. I need to get the cats to lay in a place where I can set up a little cat cam. Okay, if the left is less than the right, I'll illustrate this, because it's easier for me to think through it if I illustrate. So we'll have a couple boxes. So if the left guy, or if the first dude, I don't know what I just did. This one's left, needs to be somewhere over to the less than the other guy's left. So basically this boundary, red box needs to be here or anywhere before that. Then if the right side is greater than that left side, so it has to be between here, left side is less than the right, right side is greater than the left, so that would be in between, and then the same kind of logic for this. So if the top is less than the bottom, wait, yes, okay, so the bottom is down here, right there. If the top is less than the bottom, so somewhere like that. If the bottom is greater than the top, so somewhere like that. Unless I'm just not thinking through it correctly. Which I could also write unit tests. I should probably write unit tests for my utilities. Or if the debugger worked, that would be really helpful. Okay, so I'm assuming this isn't even triggering because it's not doing any updates to the health. Let me do logger out index I. Ally position, enemy position. Do our SFML. Dimensions to string, and then that thing. Just have to check inside the debugger. I mean, not the debugger, the logger. The debugger's not doing anything. I should also move them closer so I don't have to wait so long. I'm gonna put you at 100, 100, and I'm gonna put you at 200, 200. So they are there. That should, a lot of that should count as a collision. Wait, this is not this stuff I added for the log. Get rid of our logging in here so it's not so cluttered. See, that should be collision. And it doesn't look like it's getting to that spot anyway. So it is it iterating through an ally? I mean, it has to be because it's moving the ally around, so it's just not going through the enemy list. Yeah, it's going to the ally loop. Oh, right. There's only a 0. It's not going in here because I only have one enemy. So, let's technically do it this way. And we'll make this, like, bigger than the screen. We'll have this start here just so it happens with all of our enemies. Let's say if min index is still -1, then we have no enemies. So that hopefully takes care of that. Hopefully don't need that part. Okay, they just both murdered each other. But that's where we need this, because we don't want, you know, if it's dead, if the thing is dead, we don't want it to destroy the health. So then now horse still has health. Technically that guy should stop moving when it's dead. So let's go to update. If not is alive, then we are going to return early. Same up here. We could also add a few, like another one of these guys, and just do random. So we could have like several of these actually. Not that I have to redo this exactly as it is, but so horse should go there, kill that, and then it died. I should have them also disappear. So when they're dead, let's also not draw them. It's WACUP. It's basically like Winamp. Like a resurrection project. I hope I'm not streaming the music. I'll double check her again. Yeah, only I can hear it. This. It's basically Winamp. Because Winamp is still the best music player. Also, how are you doing, Emmanuel? Okay, so that horse murdered that bomb, and now it's coming down here to protect the house. Cool. It kind of worked. Okay, and then, so, that's ally thing. We could actually add some more allies. This could be like just a simulation. You just like place things on the map and then watch to see if they're able to defend the base properly. Actually, this needs to go up here. So we'll put some more random positions. Good. They move at the same speed, so the horse can't catch up. Or, I don't know. I guess it moves at the same speed because it is trying to get to the same horizontal spot. The game, like the horse generates at the same spot. We're just going to do this. We'll do a for loop. And we'll make random X, not that much. Put the base up here. Put these closer to the base. Set those up. We'll see. Just have our little horse versus peppermint bomb simulation. They're going at it! Ah! So, like, that could be the entire game. Like, I could just keep making units and have them freely follow some sort of really basic AI where it finds a target and goes after the target. I might play with that some more. And then, just create more object types, I guess. I don't know. Here, instead of killing the enemy, I don't know. I want them to keep generating. Just for fun, just so it's interesting to look at. We'll call it a timer, but it's not really a timer. Let's do this. And in update, if timer hits 1,000, let's just add another enemy and another horse. That way we can keep watching it. Especially if I go take a break. Oh my gosh, that was too much. I need to make that smaller. Let's have the timer go up by a small amount. And is that an int? Let's make that a float. Too many horses. Oh, also missing stuff. Why did it make so many horses? I'm gonna set this back to 1. Goats versus candy. This is a horse with antlers, sir. This horse is wearing antlers. Okay, maybe that timer is too long. See? It is a horse with antlers. Oh yeah, they're spawning really fast now. And now the program is slowing down. That's too frequently. Also, I mean, I need to implement destroying things once they've died. So, let me make a commit, and then I will add that in because otherwise the program is going to slow down very fast. Yes, such majestic creatures. Okay. We're going to change this up. I'm going to create a vector of integers, delete indices. These will be m, enemies, I. And if the enemy's not alive, we're going to add it to the list of delete indices. remove enemies that are dead, and then down here we'll also clear that and do the same for auto index in our delete indices, and then I have to remember how to remove from a vector, so C++ vector. Because you have to use the iterators, which is cool. Erase? Yes. Okay. So enemies dot erase. Actually, I should make this go the other way around. Do I have a push front? No, I only have push back. Ugh. Should I make this a list? Guess I could make it a list. I just have to include list here now. And just as a check, let's add a logger. Okay, there are some removes, so... Okay, well... do the same thing for the allies. Change this to this form. And we'll have to do some other updates. Because now, this is using I as well. I'm going to change this to an A. Update all that stuff. Okay, so things should be deleted as they die. That should save the processing. And we can just watch this simulation forever. I need the bombs to generate faster, I don't know. And let me think. We are going to add a little thing. Set font. Do I need to set the font or does it default? I do not. But I have cello, font, manager, get, and then I have probably something named, I don't know. Set text. Be right back. Set position. Vaguely in the middle, but not quite. Man, I need to get something to drink. Did they have a outline color and thickness? Okay, we'll try to set that. Let's see if this draws. I don't know, I might be missing something. Set text. Maybe it's set string. Okay, I'll make that bigger too. Dot set font size, set size, scale. Okay. You know, very, very cool looking. And then I'm gonna have to find some of my terrible music to play while we're on a break. There's the be right back. So we'll stop that. Where's my terrible music? Somewhere. Oh, where's my music? This is just music that I have purchased because places allow you to purchase MP3s. Going to my, nope, I keep going. It's in the projects directory. It's in the projects directory. You can listen to all of this terrible music. Will VLC like cue this shit up? Or maybe Clementine. Get to listen to terrible music while I am going to go eat some food. So there you go. There's my terrible stuff. This will just be on loop, I guess, maybe? I don't know. We have 3 days of music. That's weird. Oh, nope. It just added that onto the, like, my normal playlist. Here, well, removing... It's like, I did not write that much. Go back here. All of this goes in there. We're playing this varying quality of music because some of it was for just garbage. I just needed background music sound for. Some of it I worked harder on. But please enjoy this music. Music's sound for. Now I'm just checking my volume. So I'm gonna mute myself. Okay, I am back, but I am gonna eat food, so I guess I'll show what I use this stupid, terrible music for. Um, a lot of it's just background music for little cartoons and stuff that I make. So let me open this stuff back up so I can make sure that works. So for instance, because I speak Esperanto, I make stuff in Esperanto. These have subtitles. They should have subtitles in English. But you can watch these while I eat these pizza rolls. Let me make sure. Should have subtitles in English.
Piro Cavaliero, venu tui alla castello. Iu stelis mian chapelon. Prenu gin, cae revenu al mi. Iru, mia cavaliero! Terpomo, mia maljuna amico.
Maljuna?
Venu kun mi, ni batalu drakon.
Mi ne volas.
Mi jam pagis viajn aĵojn, kaj vi atingos monon. Mi vidis vian kreditkartfakturon.
Okay.
Haha!
Do kial vi pensas ke la drako estas la malbonulo? Yes?
Ĉu vi havas ĉapelon?
Yes. Kial?
Montru ĝin al mi.
Hey!
Tiu ĉi ne estas mia ĉapelo. Viaj ĉapeloj por mi!
Malbona melono.
Jes, estas mi! Mortu! Nu, pri mia ĉapelo. Mia ĉapelo. Dankon, Piro Cavaliero.
Kie estas mia mono?
Jen, dankon, amico.
Tio ne sufiĉas.
Bonvenon, Pacio.
Kiel vi, Mari?
Mi sufiĉe bonas. Mi ĵus studis dum via manko. Kion vi faris dum via vojaĝo?
Mi edziniĝis.
Kio?
Bonan matenon, nova fratino.
Bonan matenon.
Vi ne estas la plej bona vidaĵo de la frua mateno.
Mi ne estas ĉi tie por esti vidaĵo. tempo por iri lerneon.
Nu, mi vidos vin tie.
Kiel mia patro faris tion? Mi pensas ke estas romantika.
Saluton, fratinjo.
Bonvenon al nia charma lerneo, fraĉo.
Kai saluton, nova amikino.
Li ŝajnas agrabla. Nu, vi ĉiuj scias ke baldaŭ ni faros la ekzamenojn. Ĝi helpos vin per via universitata kandidatiĝo, do estas gravega. Saluton, Mari, Isha, vi estas malfrua. Mi bedaras, li parolos al la frato de Mari. Isha! Hej! Mi ne scias ke vi havas fraton, Mari. Mia patro reedziĝis. Gratulon! Mi ne komprenas kial. Mi kaj mia edzo iris al la marbordo dum nia libertempo. Estis mojosa. Mi kaj mia edzino havas nian 30-jaran datrevenon baldaŭ. Morris, venu hejmen.
Kio?
Vi havas novan edzinon. Ne programu vian aĉan kodon kaj estu kun via amatulo.
Ĉu mi povas?
Jes, ja. Ĉu? Okej, dankon. Bonvenon, mia kara.
Saluton, karulino.
Saluton?
Sal.
Kiel vi estas ekstera?
Mi ne volas interrompi la amantojn.
Ĉu vi volas glaciaĵon? Jen, en la cielo.
Estas flugroboto.
Ne estas fantomo.
Estas superviro. Unue existis planeton kiu nomiĝis Krypton. La kryptonanoj furzis multe kaj ĝi malpurigis ilian atmosferon. Unu familio decidis sendi ilian filon al alia planedo por eskapi la aerpolucion. Kunokaze oni ekbruligis sian cigaredon samtempe, kaj la fajro kaj la gaso eksplodigis Krypton. Bonŝance, la knabo aspektas similan al la homoj de Tero, kaj li studis ĉe internulejo, kaj li studis ĵurnalismon. Nun li estas plenkreskulo, kaj liaj furzoj estas pli rapida ol pafinkuglo, pli forta ol train, cae ebligas lin transalti altain construaĵojn. Li estas superviro, la sola postvivanto de Krypton, la plej forta forzisto de la tuta tero, cae sufiĉe bona gazetisto. Laŭ liaj amikoj kaj kunlaborantoj, li estas Clark Kent.
Kent, venu al mia oficejo. Lois, bonvole venu al la kunsido. Nu, mi jam diris tiun ĉi al vin ambaŭ. Ne afiŝu amindumajn reklamoin in nia gazeto. Vi ambaŭ faris tiun ĉi multe, kaj ĝi kolerigis min.
Mi komprenas.
Nu, trovado de koramiko estas malfacila, kiam mi laboras tiel multe.
La gazeto estas por novaĵoj, ne amindumado, Lois.
Mi havas renkonton kun viro nun, ĝis...
Lois, renkonti kun fremdulo estas danĝera, atendu. Mi envias, mi ne havas renkonton ĉi-nokte.
Mi esperis ke vi estas bela.
Preskaŭ estas la tempo. Mi impresos ŝin per mia granda maŝino. Mi devas testi ĝin ĝis ŝia alveno. Ĉiu inĝeniero scias ke ĉio fuŝas dum viva demonstraĵo. Oh, ŝi alvenas! Fek stuparo, ho ve! Ĉu estus stranga se mi malfermos la pordon antaŭ ŝia frapŝapo? Se ŝi frapas, kaj mi tue malfermos ĝin, ankaŭ estos stranga. Ho, estas ŝi. Joink.
Saluton, kiel vi
Bonvenon
batas?
al mia hejmo. Ĉu ni kisu nun?
Fek al vi, ne estas la tempo por kisado. Ankaŭ ne estas la tempo por antaŭludo. Ĉu vi scias nenion?
Ne estas antaŭludo. Mi volas montri mian maŝinon al vi. Karulino, ĉu vi konas la filmon Barbarella? Ho, kio? Tio ne ĝustas? Oh, fek! Mi scias ke mi devis testi pli. Nu, ĝi funkcias ĝuste ĉe mia komputilo. Fekaj kunlaborantoj.
Inĝeniero fikis min denove. Pro tio ne testita kodo. Unu maŝino detruis la urban fonton.
Fek,
Ĉio faras tion.
Ŝajnas, ke la urbo bezonas superviron.
Kion vi diris, Kent?
Kion ni faras en tie? Mi ne scias. Kent, ĉu vi fartas bone? Ho, kiam superviro alvenis? Ĉu mi povas havi vian aŭtografon?
Kiam malafabla. Oh, estas super viro. Eble li povas haltigi mian maŝinon. Fek, ne denove.
Mi devos resti en Kansaso. Nur estas 2 vendegoj tie. Ĉu la inĝeniero konstruis tiun ĉi per kaŭĉuko? Aŭ eble ĝelo? Ho ve! Tiu ĉi pruvas ĝin. Inĝenieroj estas malbonuloj. Fek al tio. Fek! Tiu ĉi estas kio okazas kiam vi inĝeniera tiamo estas nur blankoliĉoj.
Mi ne povas halti la maŝinon.
Fek. Nun mi devas malfari viajn laboraĵojn, ĉar vi ne planis ĝusti antaŭ vi verkas viajn fekaĵojn.
Ĉio eksplodas.
Vi, fekservo, kie vi estas? Oh, saluton, Lois. Mi ŝatas vian ĉapelon. Ĉu li estas via koramiko?
Estas la sola vivo por mi.
Boing. Mi savas vin ambaŭ. Tiu ĉi estis la plej malbona renkontiĝo. Almenaŭ vi havis renkontiĝon.
Kiel estis vian renkontiĝon, Lois?
Fakte estis tute terura.
Okay. My work is bad. I don't make good things. Alright. Now to think of what to do next. Not be right back. I am back. Hello. We'll just set this at the top left for now. Whee! Hey, little Biz, are you still there? I have returned. Now, let's see. Maybe should I just kind of end with planning? Should we actually plan something? Where's my Christmas horse folder? Design. Actually, maybe not. Oh, document like that. Maybe just text. Christmas horse 3 ideas. So, like, enemy behavior, ally behavior. So currently, we have Peppermint Bomb moves toward item, explodes when touched. And currently we have Antler Horse moves towards enemy. Or charges, I guess. Must collide to damage. We could also have something that does more of a projectile. So blah. Projectiles. Excuse me, I need to drink more of this fluid. This sparkling orange mango 0-calorie drink. Okay. So one thing I was thinking was sorry, I'm just talking to my friend in Discord. What is the name of that enemy in Final Fantasy? The Gobu. I don't know how to spell it. Anyway. So, it could be like a static ally that shoots projectiles when enemies are close. I also have to refactor this code a little bit because I'm kind of gross. I need to make things a little bit cleaner. I'm gonna look up a Gobu. Gubu? Gabu? I don't know how to spell it or how to pronounce it. I like this guy. The little minion. Okay. I guess we could also just have like a static like blocker. Like literally just a wall. Or I'm bad at words. What is the thing called? Like when you put barriers in a war place so that people don't pass the barriers. I don't know. Okay, we could have dudes who sit still. What are some other enemy types that might be good? We could have something that patrols, but would that really, like, maybe goes up and down as far as an ally, like up, down, patrol. Attacks when sees enemy in its range of sight. Okay. Peppermint bombs are like the most basic. They just kind of move and destroy. I will need to also add some sort of effects. Floating text. Add HUD. Buttons to place units. I guess there could be a ranged. How would that work? We get maybe like a rifle elf. Moves towards base, shoots when something is in front of it. I could just also do some random art and then use that for next time so that I don't have to like do some art, do some coding, do some art, do some coding, and all that. Make sure I am muting the music, and I will continue listening to this music. Okay, let's see what we can do with 32 by 32 pixels. I just want to keep this here. I just want to keep staring at this. Oops. Oh no. Keep it over here. We can watch them. Okay. My computer is so slow, it can't handle things happening. Not more spam. Get out of here, spam. Oh my god. I hate you, spam. I hate you, spam. Report the spam. Report the spam. Go away, spam. I still see it in the chat. Ew. Okay. Okay, so if I look at last time, here's one of the elves with the rifle. But that one was one that was in outer space. That's why he has a helmet on. So let's say, okay. Is that the little sniper elf? Oops. That might be too big for a head for the size of sprite we have going on. I feel like it needs to have a weird hat too, but my sprite size is so small. How do you give weird hats enough space? Okay. Do I don't know how to draw people holding rifles. Let's get on trying to draw a body. Let's see. Why did I give the elves guns? I don't know how to draw guns. I need to stick within my constraints of not knowing how to draw anything. I feel like that could go behind. There, that's a gun. That's what a gun looks like, right? Burp. And a little elf hand over here, I guess. Is that how you hold a gun? Is that what it looks like? Angry elf sniper. Does the elf have little blushies? I don't know. I didn't give them little blushies last time. Here, we'll do shading. And really, I might move this a little. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't have to be perfect, just has to get done. Every new entry of Christmas Horse is unique in its own great way. Okay, so we got, we'll call this Sniper Elf. Sniper Elf! No. Oops, that was the wrong button. Where's my notes? We can do... I don't know. Okay, I need to just, like, make a Pinterest board of Christmas-themed things. Or something. Like, Christmas-themed things. I'll just do a image search. Because I am not creative. I have no ideas. Maybe that's something I can work on, like, offline. I just compile a list of things that seem Christmassy. Snowmen are Christmassy. I see. Okay. But, oh, maybe snowmen can be like the blockers. Like an ally. Oops. Put it over here. Or should it be a snow horse? Who knows? I don't know. Snow horse. I might draw it with like a blue outline, maybe. Maybe. What if it was a... I don't know. What does a snow horse look like if you make it out of circles? You just have like one circle here and then ears coming out and a schnoot. I don't know. We'll just draw a horse. We'll attempt to draw a horse. Ooh, and it should have like a little Christmas hat. This actually looks a little bit more like a moose face. This looks just more like a moose. Maybe it should just be a snow moose, because moose are also relevant to my interests. I don't know how to draw a sitting moose. Does that work? Do moose legs bend that way? And the little tail would go over there. Can't really fit it. There we go. Light blue snow moose. And then we need the antlers. And nostrils. There we go. That's a snow moose. Even though the the layer says horse. Don't believe the layer. Do I need to give this moose a little beard? Because don't moose have beards? Does that make it look more like snow? I don't know. Beep. Beep. It's a snow moose, okay? It's a snow moose. Oh, I forgot to put the little hat on it. Just a minute. It needs a little hat. I don't have enough space for all the pixels I want. I mean, they technically do not need to be 32 by 32. I could do whatever I want, actually, but I don't know. I'll still need to blow these guys up, though. Because they are still 32 by 32. So antler horse, you're fine. Sniper elf. Double. Clothes. Snow moose. Okay. What else? We got those gingerbreads. We can do gingerbread horse. Okay. The wall moose could be static ally that just blocks people. Something that shoots projectiles when an enemy is nearby. What would be a good Christmas-themed projectile? Christmas-themed bullets. What is the Christmas-themed bullet? It's the most American question ever. Let's look at other games. Does anyone else has good ideas? I don't know. Oh, I meant video games. I mean, I guess a snowball is kind of a Christmas-themed projectile. I guess that makes the most sense, doesn't it? Or you could throw, like, ninja Christmas tree stars. Or throw candy canes. Mojin ni hambata. What? Or Christmas tree baubles. Or Santa hats. I don't know. Again, I need to spend more time thinking of ideas. Okay. We'll need another horse. This horse will not have antlers, so it's not charging at things. It's going to stay still, so why is the horse staying still? Should it be like a horse with looking out of a tower? It's like stuck in a tower, so it throws snowballs out of the tower or something? Is that what it is? Is it a snow tower? Maybe. I'd have to make this much taller, though. This would have to be like a 32 by 48 sized thing. But then I can kind of just use my flip sprite to make it symmetric. I'll do that. It looks like a chess piece. I don't know. How do I want this to look? I mean, the horse could be off the top, so I just don't have so many. I don't have enough pixels. It's so small. This horse has a weird looking face. Oops. Is it a red horse? What color do horses come in? Here. Actually, I'm going to make the tower shorter. Because really, these towers can be any size, right? And that way we get more space for the horse. Try to make it look like a structure. I don't know. Like I'm thinking kind of like a rook type of structure, but I don't know. It needs bricks. It needs to look like it's made of bricks. Copy that. Copy this right here. That's not quite proper. That's not quite right. No, my art. My art is not good. It's okay. I finished games. They're not great, but I got some games done. Vaguely done. I don't know. Okay, anyway, this is the tower. See, people who can't finish their games, they want to make good games. I want to make bad games. So I finish my games because I'm okay with them being terrible. Oop, that was part of the horse. I'm gonna give this horse also a little Santa hat. I don't know. But there's only one Santa horse. Maybe it should be a green hat. Does that look like a hat? I don't know. Can you tell that's a hat? And then I need a mane for this guy too, because horses have hair. And I don't know. He is in the tower, and I should give him like a snowball or something. There. Can you tell that this horse is holding a snowball? Is that visually clear in my art? What else? I don't know. Guess I should shading. Is horse. Okay, this is going to be tower horse. So that one shoots projectiles. I guess I could draw a little snowball. Let's do 16 by 16. Nope, don't like that. E. And do we want... No, that's such a sharp edge. We need that. Okay, there's a snowball. Actually, let me... Now it's the moon. I don't know. Okay. Okay, up and down patrolling enemy. What would it be? Or other types of enemies. Or HUD elements. That might be a whole other thing to work on, though. I guess I could start with just these. The elf, I don't... What should I do for the projectile? Should I just make a giant bullet? Nope, stop it. Are bullets shaped like this? And gray? Doop-a-doop-doo, ba-doop-a-doop. Okay. Doop-doop-doop-doo. Okay, well that gives me some stuff I can work on for next time. Let me just fill out this list of things I need to think about. So, we need a HUD, button to place units, cursor, selection, I don't know. Once you place a unit, you're probably not going to be able to edit it, because that would add more coding I would have to do. But you can click on a button down here, and then it'll be like you have a little floating dude, and you place it somewhere, and you have a limited amount. We need to add waves. So, certain amount of enemies spawned per wave. It gets harder over time. And then maybe each wave you also get more units. And I can have some sort of point system. More points equals more units to place. I don't know, something. We need some effects. We need a game over and a you win state. We need some sound effects. That will be one of the last things to do. Do a nice to have. Sprite animation, not really needed. I don't know. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Okay. Yeah, I'll think about this some more. Just not. I haven't been in a Christmassy mood. I've just been like, "Rah, get work done. Okay, work is done. Run errands, do chores. Rah." And I don't know. We left our Christmas tree out all year. It's a tiny, tiny Christmas tree. Fake tree. I don't know. Maybe I should just play some gift grab Christmas quandary. And then that will put me in the mood for Christmas. Maybe I'll go do that. I'll go play my own game. Or I could play it here. But I'd have to run it in an emulator, which is the unfortunate part. Gonna close that. If you would like to look at my games, they are here and here. You can get the source code. You can, like, unless I've lost the source code to something, almost all my games and source code are here, and they're organized by year. So you can kind of browse my work. And then, you can get games on itch.io. This is where I have my games. You can play my Playdate games. You can play the original Rarinth, but not this one because it's still under development. Need to write my activity book for the year. I don't know if I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to be so busy. Christmas Horse, the most consistent game I've created. Gift Grab, the most complete game I've created. You can play it for free on Windows or Mac or on Android. It's on Android. I usually play it on Android. And then other various things. And Incomplete Works. But yes, this is information. This is stuff. Ignore things. I don't know. Okay. Well, bye.